Look at Ethereum, all right? This is Ethereum dominance, okay? Versus the rest of the market. All right, back here in 2021, right? In here is where we took our alt season started, right? 2021, there's November, December, January, right here, okay? Right through here. And then we ran up, this was our alt season, July, September, October, and we peaked out right about through there, right? We are in that about that same exact area now, okay? This thing takes up, is it going to stop here? What if it breaks this? Does it retest and go higher? That's a pretty good question, actually. Is it going to break this resistance, or is it going to top out right there and roll over? Right back here in 2021, you had 1, 2, 3, you could have went up that one more, 5, right? You had 5 waves in here regardless, okay? Something like that, you ended up with 5 waves. Now down over here, what do we got going on? This is on the 1 month chart, right? Kind of got 1, 2, 3, 4, does it top out right there? I don't know. We're gonna see, that's for sure. The monthly RSI getting near the top, right? Getting up there. What do we got for a weekly? The weekly is coming down. Okay, as you can see right there, we have a correction going on. And on the daily, I'm getting right near the top, right? But this is what I'm really curious about right out here. What's going to happen here? Back here in 2021, this came up to a 618. Double bottomed here. That's beautiful. That's super bullish. It came down, hit the bottom here, ran up, came back down, hit the bottom here again, double bottom, and heading up. And 618, it would have to break this resistance. You have 1, 2, 3 touches on this white line. So it's a valid resistance area. I'm curious what's going to happen. Let's go over and take a look at the ETH chart. We have an alt season started. Here's Ethereum versus Bitcoin. Let's take a look at it first. Oh, we got a breakout. Ethereum versus Bitcoin. ETH has broke resistance. Alright, this is on a monthly chart. You can see the breakout and the retest. You can also 1, 2, 3, 4, count 5 waves in here starting. Alright, back over here. Here's your alt season. Started right about here. Let's mark this off. Alright, alt season started December 2020, January 2021. Alright, right here. And it ran up till December of 2021. So it ran up till December. If we get that similar type of run here, Ethereum versus Bitcoin. Boy, look what it did back here in 2017, and of course you had a lot less other coins. Alright, Ethereum is gonna run up. That's what's gonna happen, right? Here's your chart, your Fibonacci. We did about a 50% retracement last time. ETH versus Bitcoin. This means Ethereum is starting to outperform Bitcoin. Okay, had a break of this resistance, and it's going to start moving towards the upside here. All right, same time we had the alt season last time. We're in that same exact area. All right, so do we run up from now? October, November, December, the last 3 months here for an alt season. Very good chance, right? I mean, there's stuff moving that hasn't moved for a long time. Zcash. Look at BNB. BNB is crushing it. I haven't covered this for a while. Let's take a look and see what happened here. This ended up working out pretty decent. Working on that 5th wave towards the upside here. All right, you're looking more likely ETH is heading up towards that $7,000 area for this run here. All right, it's up through your 618 and 702. It's going to be working on a 5th wave here. Sorry about that door. Let's take a look at a target for that. This move here up to about 56. Alright, that's going to give you 5 waves. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Up to about 56. Then probably an ABC, and then another push up towards 7 grand. That looks like a very good chance where that's where it's headed. The monthly, getting near the top. Weekly, coming down. You're definitely coming down there. Got this high, lower high. Okay, no bearish divergence there, and you can see the 1, 2, 3, 4 wave counts here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You should have waves inside of waves. There should be 5 waves in this run here. There should be 5 waves out here. And you'll have them inside and ABCs coming down. Everything going up should have 5 waves, and everything coming down should be an ABC. Alright, take a look at the daily. You got this high, lower bearish divergence here on the daily. You had that, and it's coming down here, and it's getting ready for a run. It's getting ready, it's pulling back. It looks like the pullback's about over. It looks like this thing should be getting ready to go pretty soon. So ETH looks ready, primed and ready to go. You have it breaking out against the Bitcoin. You have Ethereum dominance heading up, and look at this market. Let's take a look here. We hit a huge trade this morning, pancake swap. I did like a 5x on it, but when I put it out last night, I missed my entry. I went to bed and I thought it took off, but Rizzy, a guy in there, did a 10.5x on it, man. And I posted it over there. Congratulations, man. That's a great trade. You want to come trade with us? That's a level 3 membership in the description of the video. It's only $15, man. Come over and trade with us, especially during an alt season, right? Just one trade could change your mind about that stuff real fast, And if you don't have if you're not familiar with leverage trading, that level 3 membership, you get 10 hours of videos also to watch to teach how to start charting, how to use the leverage trading sites, all kinds of videos, and over 20 videos in there, plus a link to the Discord. We have over 150 members in there, and we would more than welcome you. So come on over and join us and start crushing some of these. Look at some of these down through here. Let's take a look at the top ones for the week. Fear and Greed Index at a 62, altcoin season at a 55. That has to be at a 75 for an altcoin season. It's just because every Bitcoin is doing so good right now. That's the only reason it's staying up at a 75. When Bitcoin starts its correction, and look at these numbers. These are all top 100 tokens, right? These are not number 900. These are all top 100. Look at some of these moves. And if your token hasn't taken off yet, it will. Everything. And not financial advice, or I'm not a financial advisor, and I gotta say that crap, but it more than likely you'll get your turn here. Alright, coming down through here, your top 10, all of them are at least up 25% and more. The lowest is 25%. Right, in your top 20, you're up at least 9.5%. And that's the lowest, right, for the last week. So you can see an alt season is absolutely starting. We're right there. You have the total 3 market cap breaking out into new all-time highs. Right over here, I have a trade open on Bit2Next. Come join us, man. Like I said, hit 150% on broccoli today, and that pancake swap one was a great trade. But it's ready to take off, guys. Get ready. ETH looks fantastic. The whole market looks good. Bitcoin's probably heading up to about 135, right around there. And I don't know what's going to happen after that. That could be it. If it is, it's going to do a giant ABC, and the altcoins are going to explode while it's doing that. That'll be our alt season, full-blown alt season. You can clearly see waves here, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5th wave up. Alright, now does it get the whole way up here to 7? We'll have to see. We'll have to see about that, right? That's off of this previous high over here. These usually work out, right? If you go off this one here, off 2017, It overextended it, right? Look at that. I mean, it did a 3.618 up at about 5 grand, about where it's at now. You know, you would expect it to at least head up to that 73. Right now we're at a double top. 1, 2. You know, just barely squeaked an all-time high out of this a few weeks ago. But that's a double top also. There's a lot of tokens in this situation right now, right? Right, double top. Double tops are bearish if you don't break them, but the ETH's heading up through there. All right, thank you so much, guys. Have a great day. Please hit that like and subscribe, and enjoy these gains, man. They only happen every 4 years, you know, for 3 or 4 months. So enjoy it. I'll talk to you soon.